Hello everyone! Welcome back to Spider-Man episode 34. In the last episode, we dealt with the area of New York City, known as Harlem, and all that side stuff that is in it. In this episode, we'll be dealing with Upper West Side, and all that stuff in it, and finishing up everything that's actually left when it comes to these, like, side stuff situations that aren't crimes and side missions. So that's great! That's really great, because tomorrow we get to continue on with... Yeah, you heard it. We get to continue with the story again, and you know, that's great. I'm happy to continue on. Hopefully videos won't be as long anymore. And all that jazz. I'm very excited to start the game again start it back up again. Because it's, you know, actual cutscenes. And like I said last episode, I can make actual thumbnails, not ones that I just kind of, you know, make. I mean, I make them all, but like ones that are just like, oh yeah, this'll work. I can actually find good thumbnails from, you know, a cutscene or something that is in that area, because that's, you know, much easier to do than just, oh yeah, this'll work. So cool. Also, last episode we finished up dealing with Big Man Taskmaster, so that was fun. Yeah. So first thing on the list of many things we need to do today is I think the last Fisk hideout. I'm pretty sure. Is it the last one? No. There's one more. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I mean, that's just awesome. I'm just happy to be basically done with this. I truly am. Being able to be finished with something like this just kind of makes my life so much easier. Alright. I mean, that's that. I mean, it's just overall pretty nice to be done. Speaking of things that I'm done with, guess who's finished Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? That's right, me. And after a few more missions that caused me great pain, I finally, that's not what I wanted to do. I finally finished it. And hopefully we'll never have to play it again. Because I never want to play it again. Because the game made me so mad that it ruined my like for the game. It genuinely did. I do not like the game anymore. This is not a lie. I genuinely don't like the game anymore. It just got ruined. Like, literally, I don't like it was a knack situation, which kind of sucks. Like, I don't think it's the worst Assassin's Creed that would have to go to Unity, but like, it's still pretty bad, and just the side missions don't do anything good. So I finally platinumed it, which means I actually have 49 platinums, which is awesome. And I'm actually currently working on the final game, up to 50, which is Assassin's Creed Revelations. And so far, it's pretty good. And I haven't had too much issue with, you know, mission challenges and all that stuff. It's actually odd, I think. It's where it's located was just, I wasn't expecting it. It's actually in Istanbul, in, you know, that, like, in the 16th century, so that's pretty interesting, I guess. But I just, you know, it's good so far. Hopefully it doesn't have the same, like, bad challenges that Brotherhood has, because so far I'm actually really enjoying it. I really like how Ezio looks and all that stuff, and that's really that. I mean, really, that's it. I mean, overall, it's pretty good. I was looking at the trophies, and I'm like, this is gonna take me maybe a week. And, yeah, it's gonna be nice, because I'll probably end up making a video about hitting 50 platinums or something, because it's a pretty big thing for me. And I have a lot of bragging rights, so that's kind of nice. Being able to brag about something so worthless is pretty fun. It really is. Truly is. Speaking of things that are worthless, that's not true. Hollow Knight's great. I want to play Hollow Knight. And I know I said repeatedly that I was going to probably just play it on the channel, but that's a lie. I'm going to play it in my own time after I beat Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now you may be curious, why have I had this change of heart? Well, it's quite simple. The sequel to Hollow Knight actually was announced at the at something. I don't remember what, but it was announced. Or it was teased or whatever. And that's a Hollow Knight Silk Song, where you play as one of the big characters in that game. And now that that game's coming out, I would love to play it. However, I could stream it, I could play it on my own time, or I could do a playthrough of it. And there's a few problems with each, few pros, few cons, but I think in the end I'm just gonna play it, because that's just easier to do, overall. I mean, that's kind of it. I mean, that's truly just it. Where's this pigeon? Can I just get this pigeon done? Yeah, there it is. I don't know why the pigeon has to, like, spawn in once I do a challenge area. It's a good question. Dude, it's crazy being so close to the main, objective without actually going to the main objective, because it's just odd, and normally I just go right to it, but not anymore. Not right now. It's a big no-no for me right now. Really, really is. Man. It's odd. Can I please just get it? Thank you. Playing this game right after playing Assassin's Creed, like, Brotherhood and Revelations, where, like, doing every parkour and everything in this game is so much better than anything in those games. Yeah, it's really nice. It really, really is. They're just really not as fun to play when you realize, oh yeah, they kind of suck when it comes to, like, anything they do. So there's that. So yeah, fun, right? I know. Now, let's go to my least favorite gang spot area. Not just because it's, not because I played it before and it's, like, just bad. Just because it's, what are they called again? Sable? Yeah, just because it's Sable. That's why it sucks. That's it. Not because I think it's bad. Just because it's Sable and it sucks. But, that's just me, I guess. But yeah, it's not very good. I don't like Sable stuff. I don't know how many times I have to say this. It's just not fun to play. Because it's just a lot. Actually, this one might be my least favorite. This is my least favorite. I've had a lot of trouble with this one in the past. It just sucks. Yeah, it's really not that great. Do you want to hit him? Oh, this is new. I've never been inside of it before. That was odd. But whatever. Doesn't happen very often. It just really doesn't. Because it's never happened. Let me just yank you down. I feel like I haven't been talking much about just other stuff. I need to get back in the groove of just talking about, random stuff. Because it's fun to talk about. Yeah. Can you guys remind me to keep doing that again? I just need to figure out what I want to talk about, man. It's a lot. I hate not having something I want to talk about. Because it's just really ruins the rest of the episode. You know what I'm saying? I've said this so many times in the past. But it's true. It just ruins the episode. Because I can't think of anything. Oh, that stuff. Speaking of things I either haven't talked about or, should talk about. With this suit that I'm using today is the Spider-Man 2099 suit. I didn't say it originally when I started the episode, just because I completely forgot. And that's fine, I guess. I mean, I forget about a lot of stuff. Like, I forgot about my own birth. I actually didn't come out of my mom. I was just, like, in the carriage when they got home. It was a very interesting situation. They were like, I thought I had a baby, and then I, didn't pop out, so it was weird. Don't ask too many questions. It was a whole family thing. Just, yeah. Okay. Oh, man, you guys really should be better at fighting. I think you really should. I mean, it's quite a big issue if a man in a spider suit is beating you. I mean, come on. There we go. You know, for a man with a jetpack, he should be a lot easier to throw. You'd think a lot harder to throw because he is really easy to throw. Like, why is that? Compared to these guys, he is ridiculously easy to throw. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even have armor on them, like the other dudes that have. They just, that's odd, right? And it's not just me thinking that's odd. It's odd, just in general. Yeah, pretty odd. You know what's also odd? Will Smith is a genie in Aladdin. I've talked about this a few episodes ago, but it's still true. Like, if they made, like, I feel like out of all the people they could have made genie, making Will Smith was the worst. Like, if they made Terry Crews the genie, I'd understand a little bit more, because it's Terry Crews, and he's big man. And that would be great for a genie, I imagine. But no, they made Will Smith the genie, and then made him buff and chubby. So I don't know how they did it. They made him buff and chubby somehow. And then, you know, we're like, this is it. This is perfect. This is what I want my movie about. And then that was that. And then, oh yeah, it's live action too. Like, why? I don't understand. What was the point of that? Could someone explain to me why they made that decision? Like, that's just something that's always boggled. That's something that's boggled my mind for the past few days. Like, why Will Smith out of everyone? Will Smith? Seriously? Oh, actually, it's really good to knock out their. I didn't know that was actually really good with doing that. Yeah, so apparently the concussion blasts are really good with knocking off the stuff on them. I didn't know about that. That was that's actually good information to know about. That's really good to know. I wish they would have said something a bit sooner. It'd be much, you know, nicer, I guess. I would think. Also, let me just kill them all real quick. Let me just end their lives. And then, yeah, they're dead. They're dead, right? Okay, well, thank you for not blocking that blast even though you were right there. Or whatever, it doesn't matter. What does matter is not dying. Because if you die, I don't think I've talked about this, but if you die on these, you actually have to start all the way over again. And there has been multiple times where I have died. I wasn't very happy about it, but it did happen. Just imagine dying on this and having to do it all over again, straight from the beginning. Because, oh yeah, they have rockets, and they shoot them a lot? Yeah, that's kind of why I die every time when it comes to these. Oh yeah, they have rockets, and they do a lot of damage. Oh wait, that's just every enemy in this game. Also, I think that's it. That's not it. What is there, an APC or something? No, it's just a dude up here who was just oddly... He just didn't know he was just up there, didn't even know I was here. That's odd. Well, that was educational. Okay. I thought there was another guy. I was like, I swear to God, if it was another one of those situations where it's like, oh yeah, he's here. Just, he doesn't know that you're here, technically. Oh, you know what'd be great? You know, I just had this thought. You know what'd be a great game to do a playthrough on? Infamous Second Son. I think that'd be a great idea. Don't ask me why. I just think it would be. Actually, do ask me why. Because it has great cutscenes and all that stuff. The only thing I'd have to mute is, well, the music. Because it literally plays Nirvana, I think Black Heart or something like that. Or Heart in a Box. I think it's Nirvana Heart in a Box. That's what it's called. Yeah, it plays that at the end of the game. So I'm going to have to mute the credits. But, like, other than that, I think it'd be a great game to play. Overall, cool combat, I think. Interesting concept. Great cutscenes. Great for thumbnails. Trust me. They're fantastic for thumbnails. And I guess, overall, just being a neat game that I should have a lot to talk about. Plus, just overall interesting concepts that I should be able to talk about a lot. Yeah. I think that'd be a great idea. Huh. I'll have to think about that in the future. Don't know when I'll do it, because I still have to play games like Red Dead 2 on this channel for no goddamn reason, because someone wants it. Annoying. That game's so goddamn long. It really is. I'll just play the main missions. That really is it. Like, I don't see, like, people want me to play it, the people I talk to want me to play it, but it's like, here's the thing. The game's huge. Missions take forever. And Tahiti. But mainly, my issue is that it's just a lot. And if I was to play that game, I'd have to play it with another game so that I didn't go completely insane. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Tahiti. Am I right, gamers? Yeah. I'll probably end up playing it in the future as with games like... Actually, Infamous Second Son would be a great game to play with it because it's a lot shorter. I was able to beat Infamous Second Son in like 2 days on ultra hard mode, which was awesome. Playing that game on a hardest difficulty is a definite chore. It really is.
Okay. It's following the pings from the other Spider-Man.
Really, truly, truly is. And look, it's my favorite section of any game ever. The let me go to this checkpoint. Oh wait, there's another checkpoint.
Kid picked it up and took it home.
That's my favorite section. Yeah. Why am I getting Assassin's Creed vibes from this? I do not know. Yeah. If you're guys curious what my current lineup for like recording things are, well, it's actually a good question. I want to play the Spyro games, and this is not like in order of how I'm gonna play them, but I just like in what games I do want to play. I want to play Spyro games. I want to play, you know, I would love to play Rayman Legends. I know it's not like new, but it's a fun platformer that I can actually get a lot of content out of because it's fun and a game I really enjoy. It's up there. It really is. I really enjoy it. You know, I want to play Red Dead. I want to play Infamous Second Son now. I mean, now. Wouldn't mind doing like a little mini series on Hitman 2016. Not the new one. Just, you know, the older one. Don't ask me why. But like, I don't know. There's just certain games that are like, I should play that for the channel. There'd just be, you know, Spyro would be kind of hard to do thumbnails for. I just kind of take a picture. Be like, this is good. And then thumbnail it. Like, I gotta make sure, like, oh yeah, thumbnails would be great for it. But, whatever. You know, like, there are a lot of games I want to play. I want to play, like, Salt and Sanctuary. Maybe play some Death's Gambit. Now, the reason why I don't want to play Death's Gambit as much as Salt and Sanctuary or any other game on the channel is because Death's Gambit has one boss called the Eldritch Council. That boss, I never want to talk about ever again. Literally my least favorite boss in any situation ever. Yes, I do not like Eldritch Council. Worst boss. Literally the worst boss in that game. Like, I genuinely don't want to fight it again. It was that annoying. Like, Death's Gambit's a difficult game. And most of the enemies in it are pretty, you know, they're hard, but not like hard. Not no. Wait, whoa. Hold on. I almost went through the objective there without even realizing what I was doing. Yeah, it's difficult, but it's not like difficult. It's like Dark Souls difficult, where it's like it's hard. But if you know how to play the game and you understand what the game is going for, it's not that bad. But Eldritch Council is that one boss that is just like, you know what? It is that hard. It is just ridiculously annoying just because it just wants to be, I guess. Now let me explain. Eldritch Council is a boss that doesn't actually attack you for the first phase of its fight. It actually sends four like blood missiles to you. And what it does is you have to fight, you know, 4 enemies that have to be one of the more annoying enemies in the game. And you have to do this 4 times, like I just said. So you fight one of them, and they have fun attacks, right? And you kill them. And you're like, all right, next guy, right? Well, actually, if you kill a certain blood orb, or whatever they want to call it, it starts doing attacks. Like the boss starts doing different attacks. So you want to pick and choose which section you want to do first, because every orb does its own attack once you finish it. Well, they all suck, maybe other than like one of them. One of them's not that bad. And one of them just actually instantly kills you if you just, you know, don't do it, like if you don't mess with it, like it spawns orbs that will instantly kill you if you don't kill them, but they have a ton of health, which means they're almost they're almost impossible to kill without focusing them. But then you're also getting shot by the boss himself from any other orb. Now, that's not just the end of the fight. You fight those 4 dudes, they bow down, and then the same 4 attacks from the same 4 blood orbs continue even until when you fight the big boy himself. Now, well, we're not done, because you actually have to fight the boss. The boss has not that much health. I'll be honest, it's like a mediocre amount of health, but like like the amount of health a normal boss would have. And overall, again, not that bad. But it's more of her attacks that suck. They do so much damage, and then you realize, oh yeah, what's up? There's a blood timer? I know I didn't talk about this, but in combination with her massive amount of damage and her just normal annoying attacks, there is a blood timer. And you may be curious, what is that? That's an odd thing. Why was it blood? Well, it's a very blood-related boss. That's why. But now, let me explain. The blood timer, it fills up from 0 to 100 slowly. If it reaches to 100, you instantly die. Well, that's false. You don't instantly die. However, rather than instantly dying, what actually happens is that you slowly drain health. Did I say slowly? I meant extremely quickly, to the point where it's actually instant. So that's why it instantly kills you. Because, yeah, it might not instantly kill you, but it kills you practically instantly. Just instantly. Without even having to try. Yeah, it's instant without actually being instant. And, this fight is like 20 minutes away from its main area. That's if you don't take certain shortcuts that I was taking. It's not good. And the game wants me to beat the entire game within 4 hours without leveling up for an achievement. Yeah, it's going to be one of those games where I'm going to try later down the road when I'm bored one day. And I'm not like I've had a good day. And I feel like, you know what? I feel like getting angry. Because it's just that annoying. Like, it's just not that good. Like, one day I'll do a playthrough on Death's Gambit. Trust me, it'll happen. It's a pretty fun game, and I would love to do a playthrough on it. Especially its bosses are interesting, and all that stuff. But, Eldritch Council's gonna have a special place in my heart for a good old fuck you, because that is not a place I would like to do. Yeah, so get ready for that, I guess. I mean, there's other bosses in other games, like Salt and Sanctuary, they're just like, this isn't all that fun to fight. But it's not, like, extremely annoying to fight. It's just, you're not a fun fight. Overall, you're just pretty bland. And in, like, New Game Plus, they're a lot harder than they are in other sections. But nothing crazy. Like, I know in Salt and Sanctuary, there is, I think, the Salt Lake Witch, or whatever her name is. She's a pretty annoying fight, but it's just learning how to dodge her certain attacks. She only has, like, 4 attacks. She's pretty late in the game, too. And as long as you know how to dodge those 4 attacks, maybe have some arcane defense, she becomes really easy. And pretty much a breeze to go through. Most bosses in Salt and Sanctuary aren't all that bad. They're annoying, sure. And they can do a ton of damage. But they're really not that bad. I even thought the final boss was a breeze. And that was, odd. I actually beat the final boss of Salt and Sanctuary on my first try, not even realizing it was the final boss. Well, I kind of did because of the area, and it felt very final, but I also thought there was more after it. I thought it was going to be like a multi-phase fight, not just like, oh, that was it? But it was it. I mean, in New Game Plus, it was much harder. Nothing crazy hard. It wasn't Eldritch Council hard, but it was definitely pretty difficult. Yeah, and then other than that boss, I think the only hard boss that I really had to, like, attempt a few times was the tutorial boss, funny enough. In that game, like Demon Souls, a game I haven't played on the channel, but, if you know of it, you know of it, basically. You're supposed to die in the tutorial. You're supposed to. Right, that's the idea. That's pretty fair with certain games like that. You know, it's not like a crazy thing. Certain tutorials do that all the time where you die and then you just, you know, do it again, I guess. But it's really difficult. Not like too difficult. Like he's not difficult. And again, I say this in a very strange way, but he's not difficult. But what he is a large enemy who has like 15,000 health or something, and it's not 15,000. It's more like 3,000 health, and he is in an early part of the game where you have to, you know, beat him with weapons that do maybe, you know, 10 damage. So you have to hit him like 300 times. So there's that. I mean, he also just does a butt ton of damage. If you get hit, you're dead, basically. Not necessarily true, but if you get hit, most of your health is gone. So, like, there's that. I mean, that's really it. He's just overall a pretty big dude. He's like fighting Midir if you try to do it soul level 1, which I have done. If you haven't checked that out, check it on my channel. It's actually a pretty old video, but it's, you know, a good series, I think. Really shows my expertise in Dark Souls. Speaking of a game I would like to play again, I should do that for I don't know, like an anniversary playthrough. Like it really is. I want to play it again for the channel to make it better again. Like make it an overall a better playthrough than it was. Like it's pretty good for a few reasons, just because it's cringy, and it is the first time I ever spoke in videos. But it's like I want it to be good. I want it to be better, and I want it to be just overall pretty nice. It's not going to be a thing where, like, every 2 years I do a playthrough of it, but it's going to be like, I should replay that again, just so it's just a better playthrough. That's, like, the hope. Like, I just want it to be better. So there's that. I know that I've just been talking about, like, my plans for the past, you know, past, like, 10, 20 minutes. It wasn't really 20 minutes, more like 15, I guess. But it's just I want you guys to be updated, because then when you guys are updated, you're not surprised when I do something you don't like. Because then, you know, I'm there. You know, I'm like, hey, what's up? It's not like I told you about this like a month ago. But yeah, that's the plan. I guess let's talk about the game a little bit. We're actually pretty far in the game when it comes to collectibles. We're actually almost done. This and one more research station means we are 100% done with, like, everything that isn't crimes and side missions, which is awesome. Like, that's awesome. Like, if you're not counting DLCs yet. Because once we're counting DLCs, then we still have a lot, technically, to do. Not a ton, but, like, 3 areas worth still. Like, there's content there that needs to be made. But, like, for the main game, we're done, basically. And with that, we're actually done every single hideout in the game. We actually only have a research station left, and then we can next episode go on to the objective, which is go catch Martin Lee before he diddles Mr. Norman, I believe. I don't remember what it was. It's been like 7 episodes, so forgive me. I mean, I genuinely do not remember. Who's my favorite maximum prison inmate with a phone for some reason? You. It's obviously you, Fisk. Yeah. You say that, but I'm gonna wait until Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man for the PS4 2, where nothing happens because Fisk is gonna be still in jail. Also, how did Fisk not get out? Like, you would think he'd get out, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was in Raft when the whole you know, prison break thing happened. You'd think he'd get like a helicopter or something. Actually, never mind. The helicopter would probably be shot out of the air pretty quickly by Vulture or Electro. I don't think anyone else would do it because they're pretty tied to the ground. But Electro can fly, and so can Vulture. Rotates via electric powers. Energy powers? It's energy. Electro's energy. But back to the whole like question I had like a few episodes, 20 episodes ago. What's the difference between Electro and Shocker? Why do they have the same? They have similar names. Like what's different between their moves? Like why Stanley? I mean rest in peace, man. But still, why? Yeah. Still, Stanley was a great guy. I know that Electro wants to be a. Where is this thing? Where is theirs? Electro wants to be pure energy, but that's kind of beaten by the fact that he won't be pure energy. And it's kind of impossible to get to pure energy unless we're talking Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, where he was pure energy and then he turned into a big man that destroyed an entire dam because he was like, you know what, this is a good idea. Well, he was fighting Spider-Man. Yeah, that was real fun. Also, I should probably say this. I said this a few episodes ago. I say a lot of things a few episodes ago, and then I say it again. This research station is only unlocked once you do every other research station, as it actually as this research station actually connects to every other research station in the game. So if you don't see this one on the map, but you have other research stations that you still need to do, make sure you do those first, because those are, they need to be done, and they are required before you can actually do this one. This one's pretty easy, I would say. It's just, let me go to this research station, connect it to the next one, and then continue on. The only part I feel that it's kind of annoying with this is the lightning, because it will just hone in on you even when you're on a satellite, which is annoying, because it spawns at a random spot. Like right now I'm in the lightning and I should get out, because it does like half of my, like it does so much damage. It does around like half of player's health. It is kind of ridiculous, and you don't necessarily get focus within this, because your health doesn't show, and the only thing you're doing is swinging around, and that doesn't generate much focus. It does get a little, but it doesn't do too much. Just don't get hit by it, and you should be fine. And when you see that there is a lot of blue over you, or if you look on the mini-map and you're in the green circle, get out as fast as you humanly can, because that is not a good place to be in. They truly, 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 truly aren't. They just aren't. Don't just listen to me for once in your life, once in your meaningless life. Just do it. Just don't stay in there, please. This mission is fun, real fun, just real fun and dandy. I actually have a lot of stories with this one, not a lot, but I have like a few. This mission I had to do twice. Nah, I had to do it thrice, because it killed me so many times. Speaking of times, okay, good, it didn't hit me. I really thought it was going to. It killed me so many times, and it wasn't because, I wasn't being careful, I'm being honest. I wasn't playing it safe at all. I just wanted to get it done because I was, it was getting late, and I was like, I should probably go to bed. So there's that. It was just annoying to do thrice. I love saying thrice. The word thrice is so good. It really, truly, truly, really is. I say that a lot, like really, truly. I don't know why. It's just like lately I've been saying big man for no reason. Not necessarily because I want to. It's just because I do. Even if it doesn't make sense in the sentence. Like if it's talking about if I'm talking about a particularly small person, then it's a pretty funny thing to say. But if I'm just talking about like anything, like just literally anything else, like I don't know, bagels and cream cheese, I'm just like big man, and it makes no sense. So there's that. Oh, I also never said with this, you actually have to I'm gonna get shot here with lightning. Oh really? Why is it like not that fast anymore? Like it felt like it would hit me every time it'd highlight on me. Whatever. Once you get every single research station, you actually have to go to Oscorp, and yeah. So there's that. This is actually the first time I've done all of the side stuff before finishing the game. I don't think it changes anything. I don't think there's like a second, but this is just the first time this is ever you know, I've actually put effort towards it. This is the second time I've ever beat the game, so it's not like I've given myself much time to actually do that, but it's still interesting, you know? It's still pretty cool, I guess. I mean, it's some interesting trivia. Just like how, you know, they're going to be making a sequel to this game, I think. Speaking of games they should make sequels to, the new God of War they should make a sequel to. And I think they are going to make a sequel to, because they're doing this weird, like, I think they're doing this weird, like, mythology thing where they're going through multiple mythologies. I would love to see them go through, like, Egyptian mythology. Hell, I'd watch them do Shinto, because you know why? Because Shinto is the best religion ever. And you want to know why? Because they have the best god, the best sun god, Amaterasu. The main character of Okami. Like, that's awesome. Also, I'm gonna get shot with lightning here. Yeah. Oh, really? It didn't do a third of half my health like I said it did? Doesn't surprise me. It's not like, you know, it's not like it doesn't want to prove me right or anything. It never does. It's kind of sad when you realize the game hates you more than you hate yourself. Also, yeah, I'm getting struck by lightning. Really? No? Seriously? Really? You're just gonna go all slow-mo and not strike me with lightning? That is such... They cucked me. They just cucked me with that, and that's kind of sad. Climbing this building, that's real fun to do with lightning. Because, 3, 2, 1... Nah, I was a little late. Yeah, it doesn't let you climb it. Without having to, like, jump off, lose distance, and then having to run back up it. It is not necessarily the best. And then you have to climb this. Hit him with one of these numbers. Alright, pretty fast, pretty easy thing to do. However, lightning can still strike you, so do this fairly quickly. I actually had, when I originally did, I had to jump off it like 3 times, because I was just slow. So, yeah. Also, it wasn't all 6 research stations. Oh, it wasn't all research stations. It was just 6 of them, but still, it was a lot of them. Also, with that, finishes up literally everything when it comes to side mission stuff. If we zoom out here, there was not a single... Ignore that. Hold on. Let things load back in for a second. Because... you gotta get a little cutscene area thing. You know what I'm saying? That's what the article says? Good. That's good to hear. You're kidding. Yes, I am. Oh, that's sad. Why'd you call me? That's just sad.
Well, wherever he is, Harry's getting the best care. Whatever his fault,
Yeah.
Norman loves his son. His mom would be so proud. He really stepped
Hopefully. Good thing she's dead. What? Stay safe. Are there signs like this in New York City? Probably not. Also, now we can zoom out and see everything is done. Everything is done from Financial District, Chinatown, Greenwich, Midtown, Hell's Kitchen. What is that? Gordon Ramsay. Upper West Side, Central Park, which is actually somehow like the most the least done, while at the same time being the most done, because I only need to do 4 more crimes than that. But like, you know, that because there's so much less in it, I'm still only like 63% done with it. That's weird. You know, in Upper East Side and in Harlem, everything is done. Every single research station, every single hideout, every single Black Cat stakeouts, every single pigeon, and every single challenge is done officially in the main game. Of course, we still have the next 3 DLCs to do, but we'll get to them when we get to them. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed. In the next episode, we're going to head to the heart of the matter. And, what is it? Take on Martin Lee, kiss him a little bit, maybe suck on his toes a little. Yeah, probably. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time in the Velocity suit, which is not a bad suit, but not a great suit. I don't know. It's just more like straight on his, like, abs he's supposed to have. Like, with these suits, you can just kind of see his abs. But with this, it's just stone cold. I guess it's called the Velocity suit for a reason. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.